So this study published in JAMA Internal Medicine not only blew my mind to bits, but it is going to make me think about each and every CT scan or CAT scan I order going forward for the rest of my career. And it was done out of the University of California, San Francisco. And they created this extraordinary risk assessment model on the effects of CT radiation and its impacts on perhaps increasing cancer risks or rates going forward in the future. So we've known for a very long time that radiation, any radiation, but especially from a CT scan and especially in younger individuals, affects the DNA in our cells. But using models that were created based on databases such as the National Cancer Institute's Radiation Risk Assessment Tool, or RADRAT, and looking at the effects of radiation on nuclear bomb survivors out of Japan, so on and so forth, they were able to create a predictive model on how much exposure and cancer per year is caused by CT scans and how that could translate into cases of cancer going forward. And it is mind blowing to know, and we'll go over the study, that 1 year worth of CT scans performed in the United States may lead to over 100,000 cases of cancer in the future. Furthermore, that is 5% of all newly diagnosed cancer diagnoses that may be related to CT scan exposure. So let's head to the whiteboard and then we'll circle back for some commentary. So this was 2023 data, and at that time, 93 million CT scans were performed in 62 million patients. And using those predictive models that I talked about, again, over 100,000 future cases of cancer could be predicted from those models, or 5% of all new annual cancers. But specifically, over 22,000 cases of lung cancer, almost 9,000 cases of colon cancer, almost 8,000 of leukemia, 7,000 of bladder cancer, 5,700 of female breast cancer. So devil's advocate, guys, obviously the younger the individual, the higher the risk, the more repeat scans someone has in a short amount of time, the increased risk. Having a CAT scan does not mean you're going to get cancer. These tests, when used appropriately, they do save lives. They make diagnoses, they guide our treatment and management going forward. But we should always, like with anything in healthcare and medicine, know our indications, know when things are appropriate, not do things indiscriminately